What's up, y'all? This is Relly back on another video. Yes, and today we'll be talking about ways the WNBA can make the game a lot more enjoyable and try to reach a bigger audience that would be a lot more consistent while also showing the WNBA product off as something that is legit competitive to the NBA, as well as being a product that can hold its own and be considered once and for all as elite basketball content. For starters, I would say something Tracy McGrady actually said years ago. He mentioned that the WNBA should consider lowering the hoop. Now, I know the WNBA that was on that panel at the time was very frustrated and did not like the idea because she felt like it would impact a lot more than just getting flashy dunks. And I would say to her, you are a WNBA player. You are the elite of the elite basketball players, so adjustment is something that you're just made and born to do. Just like NBA players, when a rule changes, they may not like that idea, but what they do is they change to that game. And I understand this could have an even bigger change than even I can realize, just with y'all shooting impact, the way y'all looked at the hoop for so many years, and now all of a sudden you have to change to that. And I understand you, but when you look at the game that y'all playing, yes, you feel like you are playing a game that you've trained so hard to do. But when you look at it from a business standpoint, and you look at it from a fan standpoint, and you look at it from a consistency on the fan base standpoint, you gotta be somebody that's ready for a change, because let's be real, the audience that you think you have is not there. The viewers that you think you have is not there. It's not consistent. And if it's not consistent, that means you have to be ready for some type of change, because let's be real, if the hoop was lower, yes, it would impact the way y'all shoot, which y'all would have to get adjusted because that's the name of the game. But this would hopefully make it where y'all would be a lot more dominant in the paint, like dunking. You could be a lot more flashy. You would gain something that would make it a bigger draw. Like, let's be real. In today's game, right, we get mad at players because we feel like they shoot too much. But at the same time, how they literally impact that is, you have 1,001 players that's showing how great they are in the paint, not because they're just laying it up all the time, but because how they dunk on a player. Like, even with John Morant, right? John Morant is somebody, if you see him running towards the paint, you know it's a highlight reel and it's an instant 500,000 views default, because we want to see his dunking. We want to see how he dunks and how it impacts the player that he just dunked on. Just like with Zion, you see him rushing to the paint, you want to see who he's going to put on a highlight reel, right? If you watch a WNBA and you see one of you guys run to the paint, let's be real, we do not expect you to do some 360 dunk on somebody. Now, I'm not saying you have to do that in order to draw views, but we just want to see something different. Like, we just want to see you bang on somebody because it's entertaining. Yes, it's not the only way you win games, and I respect that, but let's be real, it's still a sport that has to entertain. Yes, you want to be competitive, but at the same time, you have to entertain. This is how you draw your audience. This is how you draw people to watch your content consistently, because that's the way you change the game. Now, we all know the WNBA, when it comes to year-to-year profits, has not been the most sustainable. Understanding that year-to-year, they have not been someone that's known for being positive when it comes to profits. Saying that, you must know the NBA, being the older brother that there is, they have to be fully committed in helping the WNBA rise. You say, what does it mean to be fully committed? It means they have to be fully committed in endorsing the WNBA as a product that is the second coming to the NBA. Meaning they have to endorse the WNBA like crazy. Yes, the NBA is doing it now, and they've been doing it for years, don't get me wrong, but they have to do it harder. You say, what does it mean to do it harder? It means they literally have to make sure when they get off of a YouTube video, a video, whatever, TV, whatever, that they know the last thing they heard was the WNBA.
Finally!
So, with that being said, if you like today's video, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. And do not forget to hit the notification bell for more amazing content, because we are on the grind. We are on the official grind. And with that being said, Ghost.